Hello everybody, welcome back. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. So far it's been an okay day for me. So, new releases dropped, so I'm gonna pull these up so we can take a look and see. And then I just wanted to touch base on a couple of things that have come my way overnight. First things first, nothing new and exciting here. Yeah, absolutely nothing new and exciting. They've got blockbusters on the front page. We've got Because I'm the Bride. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know a bride that would wear that. Do you? I mean, let's look at what it looks like on black. Alright, so it looks good on black, but if I was a bride, I wouldn't wear that. Just saying. But, you know, for all of you people who want to try and sell that to brides, good luck. And then Rainbow Road in neon. It came out in neon colors like a week ago. Now it's in yellows and blues because those are happy colors. And then we've got more ugly, more cheap shit. And yes, I will call it that because that is exactly what this stuff is. Live the life you love. Be kind. Trust in the Lord. A bunch of ugly stuff. Oh, look, yellow. Because it's happy. Hold your crown high. Ellie's very excited. She just came in from a walk. Champions Club. It's a guy's ring. Ooh, ah. Flaccid Penis is still available. The Rise and Shine is still available. Atrocious. It's called Bustling Beads, but it looks like popcorn in hoops. Yay. And then, what else do we've got going on here? Ooh, ear crawlers in copper. So it'll turn your entire ear green instead of just your lobe. Industrialized fashion. I want your opinion on this ring, Dave.
It sucks.
Well, we know it sucks, but I want to know what you think of it. Okay, so this is the guy's ring.
Is it?
It's a guy's ring.
Okay.
What do you think of that?
What? Which one?
That one.
The weird stretched out pear looking thing?
It looks like either a slug or a flaccid thing to me. I mean, it could be a slug.
I mean, I don't even know what it's supposed to be. It just looks gross.
It's dumb. It's just dumb. It's just dumb. But yeah, that's apparently
I want this kind of
brownish blob on my finger. Yeah. Because everyone wants a brown blob on their finger.
Conversation starter.
What is on your finger?
Everyone will be like, oh my god, there's a bug on your finger.
Oh no, we have a guy's bracelet that says trust in him. Now, a player would probably wear that and say, he'd probably look at you like this while you're sitting in the bar wearing his trust in him cuff. And it's a subliminal message that you're supposed to trust him, not him. So stupid. I guess that's what I'm thinking. It's like, oh, and it's sold out.
Oh.
Wow. Okay. It didn't sell out. It just moved. So.
Something else sold out?
Something else must have sold out, just not that. I Stand All Amazed in Gold is still there. Dream Big is still there. And that's a shame. Alright, so Life of the Party is apparently dropping soon for this month. So let's see what Life of the Crappy is for. Oh, it's ugly. Radiant Rhinestones. This looks like a mosaic tile that you would spend a lot of money on to decorate a bathroom. David's just nodding and going back to his office, but yes. And then Superstar Solo, a star with fringe. Yay. And then we've got Glittering Geometric.
The Superstar Solo, those looks like the tassels you had on your bike when you were a little kid.
Yeah? And then Rock Candy Rage. Oh, it's a stretch with a bunch of different colored rhinestones on it. And then Gilded Gallery. Okay, so this month instead of 2 necklaces, you get a ring, 2 bracelets, earrings, and that awful thing. But they have the Essentials pack.
Oh.
So you can get all of them.
What
in
other thing? The Barney necklace?
I love you. You love me. Yeah, the Barney necklace, the mosaic tile that would go in a bathroom, and the stretchy rhinestone bracelet. That's life of the party that you just want, you can't go without. And then apparently this copper ring sold out because it was so beautiful. And I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of people out there that are getting their 50 PV with every order so they can get that ornament. So exciting. Alright, so the topic I wanted to talk about today. So there were a lot more questions about the whole lawsuit thing with Jerry and Melissa Sorensen and all that stuff. So I wanted to talk to you guys about that real quick. Alright, so when Paparazzi, sorry for hitting the microphone, when Paparazzi filed a lawsuit against Sorensen, Souza, Dyer, and the other names, the reason Paparazzi did that is because, they were feeling attacked. Now, granted, it's, the wheels of justice are slow to move. We know that for fact. In our country, they're exponentially slow. But they filed that lawsuit, and then in turn, the people that were being sued turned around and countersued, which means they're like, okay, well, if you're going to sue me, I'm going to sue you back. And then Paparazzi's attorneys asked for the courts to combine that countersuit in with all of the class action lawsuits that have come down. And the judge said no, without prejudice, which means the judge said no for now. It doesn't mean that the Paparazzi litigation team can try and do that again down the road. The only time they can't do it is if it's denied with prejudice, meaning, no, you can't do this, this is the way it's going to stay. So the motion that denied without prejudice, it's denied for right now. Again, with the wheels of justice, anything can change. So that's what's going on with that lawsuit, is they have their opportunity to go to court and fight against Paparazzi and make their claims, which honestly should happen. They shouldn't have their lawsuit combined in with all the other class action lawsuits, because they have counterclaims that are different from all the class action suits. I mean, I've read all of the class action suits that have come down from all the other people, Burgess, Teskey, Johnson, Hollins. Their lawsuits are pretty much the same across the board. Lead and nickel-free claims gone, violation of consumer rights. But with Jerry's lawsuit, they're claiming a little bit more. Now, one of you guys last night sent me a bunch of recordings from Clubhouse. Now, I am personally not on Clubhouse anymore. I found the platform to be extremely toxic and time-sucky and non-constructive. But one of you sent me a bunch of recordings of Jerry talking on Clubhouse. And I'm not going to play them on the channel because, one, the language is worse than mine. And two, I don't really want to comment on what she said, but I want to share some of my observations and opinions. So, Jerry stated that, she was a circus monkey for Paparazzi, and she didn't like being paraded on stage and glamorized and glorified and having her monthly earnings perverted to encourage other people to spend money and to reach for the stars and to aspire to be like Jerry in Paparazzi, and she said that that bothered her and turned her off, and that she became depressed afterwards. And yeah, I can see why that would happen. But here's the thing. Jerry stopped training her team, and she said that if Paparazzi had not have canceled her, would she have had the courage to leave? I don't know. But the thing is Jerry was making, because she was in the top, she was in the top. She was an elite. And she was probably getting nice commission checks every month. And Paparazzi canceled her. Now, the thing that kind of struck me is this. Did Jerry ever thank her downline for helping her get to that point? Did she ever thank those who were signed up in her generational tree below her? Did she ever thank them for making all the purchases that they made that lined her pockets and bought her mansion with her 12 flat screen TVs and all the other stuff I heard in these Clubhouse chats that you guys sent my way? I don't know if she's ever thanked them for the money that they spent that lined her pockets. I don't know if the people that were underneath her still have boxes and boxes and thousands of dollars in debt in the way of inventory that they can't even sell. Because, you guys still, new viewers to my channel all the time, tell me all the time, like, the story is the same. I quit. I have thousands of pieces. I can't sell them for $1. I can't sell them. And that's the thing. And even someone who commented on a video just less than an hour ago. In fact, let me find it real quick because it was quite interesting, this comment. I was sympathy buying for a friend who couldn't afford, who wasn't making the sale. I was sympathy buying, but I can't afford to do that anymore. And that's the thing. How many of us, even though inflation is going down in the United States slowly but surely, but how many of us can afford to spend money on something that maybe will get 1 or 2 wears before it falls apart, tarnishes, or makes you break out in a rash? I mean, how many of us can afford to spend that $5? I mean, a loaf of bread is $5. And there was a news article that came out the other day about how Costco refuses to raise the prices on its products because they don't want to pass that off to the consumer. Costco cares about its customers. Multi-level marketing companies don't. And that's the other thing, and I will agree with Jerry on something she said in these Clubhouse chats. She said that these products wouldn't stand on their own 2 feet if they didn't have the network marketing aspect to it. That is true. Because this stuff, Paparazzi has the capability to sell this to the general public via their website. Okay? They can do that easily. They could sell this to the general public without issue. Ooh, that's a good idea. I'll do that. Yeah, they could easily sell this crap to the general public without issue, without problem. They have the capabilities. They have the warehouse. They have the staff. They know how to ship. They have shipping partnerships. They could easily sell this stuff to the general public. Herein lies the problem. The general public isn't buying. The only people that are buying this product are the consultants. The consultants are the customers. It's been proven time and time again. The consultants are the customers. Okay? It's just fact. Paparazzi, their customer base is their consultants. They aren't able to sell this shit to normal end user consumers because normal end user consumers don't find the value in this product. I know I no longer find the value in this product. I mean, there are a few things that I do like, chokers. I love the chokers, okay? But I don't find value in the big, gaudy, blingy things. In fact, the other day, like I said, I was cleaning out my jewelry box, and I think this was a Blockbuster piece. Let me look and see if it still is. But it was this silver thing with a big fan and some beads on it. Let me see if I can find it. Paparazzi silver statement necklace square. And let me see if I can find it under images. It's not that one. It came out of, when I was a consultant, first year I was a consultant, it's not that ugly thing. Oh, it had the matchy earrings and everything. It was like a big fan. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. It's going to drive me crazy until I find it though, so I'm going to pause, find it. I'll be right back. Okay, this thing. This right here. I found it. I threw the earrings out that looked like this, just smaller. But this thing, this was one of the first pieces that came in my starter kit, and I had to fix it several times because the O-rings kept breaking off. And as I look at this now, the O-rings are still falling off. But, that should have been my first indicator right there. Speaking of which, look at this right here. Paparazzi Geraldine necklace here. Let's look at this. Since we're speaking of the princess herself, Geraldine Feisty Souza. So she even has like a cult-like following here. She talks about how paparazzi is very culty and I don't think the connection is made. She has a cult-like following herself, and she has a lot of devoted followers following her. But look how she signed the necklace, just like Taylor Kirby did. She signed the plastic and then sent a picture of herself. And now someone is trying to sell it for $60 on eBay. I'm just like, oh my God, this is insane. Did you have a falling out with Jerry, person who's selling this? It's being sold from someone in Delaware. But yeah, the lack of self-awareness from these Clubhouse chats that you guys have sent to me that I am not going to play on my channel, but I am going to share my thoughts on them. I would give somebody a little bit more credit and a little bit more clout to her anger if she went forward and said, I made a lot of money off of my downline. If she said the MLM platform is bad and this is why, and if she actually would go and thank her downline for enriching her. Because her downline is part of the reason why she made so much money. But I don't ever recall hearing her publicly thank those who followed her and who were in her downline. I don't think I've ever heard her say, thank you, you're the reason I got rich. And I think that would go a long way to help the anti-MLM movement if somebody who was an elite like she was would actually acknowledge that fact and publicly say, it's because of my downline that I made as much money as I did. It's not because I wasn't working hard, and it wasn't because I became a paparazzi circus monkey. It was because I encouraged my downline to spend money on this crap jewelry, and I encouraged inventory loading. All the stuff that she encouraged. It would be nice if she would acknowledge that fact. I don't think it's going to happen, but it would be nice. You know, I call out Erica Cole all the time, asking her to be honest with her downline. With Carla Neal Pierce, to be honest with her downline. I would love it if these upline elites would say, the reason I make so much money is because you guys are buying inventory every day at 12 noon Pacific Standard Time. The reason I make so much money is because you guys have a downline and you're helping me build my kingdom, my empire. And because of all the little, what is it? Honey, what's the word I'm thinking of people that work in the kingdom?
Peasants?
Yeah, all you little peasants that are tilling the fields and taking care of the manor and serving me and enriching me through your hard work and through your money. I would love it if people like Taylor Kirby, Erica Cole, and even Jerry would acknowledge that fact and make it public. The reason I make so much money is because of my underlings. You know, it's not going to happen. And, you know, the lack of acknowledging that fact, it just tells me that they're not going to admit that they took advantage of people. Because that's honestly what multi-level marketing companies do. If you're an upline elite, you are actively taking advantage of people. If you are a multi-level marketing company, you are actively taking advantage of people, selling a shit product that you can't move otherwise without your peasants doing it for you, providing you with free advertising. I mean, there's free advertising everywhere. Go to Facebook and then just type in, you know, paparazzi, what was it, celeb? So you type in paparazzi celeb, and then you go in to see all the people that are going live. So Tommy is live. And you just keep going down. Look, there's Furby Kirby selling 2 hours ago for 20 minutes in showing off his beard in his basement with his foosball table and all of the toys and all of the things in the background that his downline paid for with their purchases. And they also pay for with him, because we've, you know, Christy Flickinger, she proved that most of the people buying in his lives are his downline. And then we've got Danielle Baker with no makeup on, trying to be more realistic and, you know, welcoming. But Danielle honestly put makeup on. You look like crap. And then, you know, here's another person, Classy with Denise. Look at all the inventory behind her. Inventory loading. And then we've got the Diva Bling Boss. A guy wearing a tie-dye shirt and iridescent oil slick. And that's the other thing. Someone else commented in one of my videos that you never see anyone outside of paparazzi wearing this iridescent oil slick stuff except the paparazzi consultants themselves. And you're right. And he is flooding in it. Earrings, necklace, ring, bracelet, it's all iridescent oil slick. And then we've got somebody with buckets and buckets of inventory behind her. Wow. And then more people. And even more people. More inventory on the wall behind you. It blows my mind. Big hair, big buckets of inventory, and it makes me sad. Every single day, it makes me sad. I will say this in closing. I am impressed that Jerry is no longer in an MLM at this moment in time, so she says. And I hope that she continues to stay out of the multi-level marketing platform. Because I do understand that there are other people who have since left paparazzi and they've gone to pharmacy or to the Bling Bomb, Bath Bomb MLM or the Candle Jewelry MLM or another jewelry MLM. You know, it's like they leave paparazzi but they just hop over to another MLM. And they expect the people to follow them to that new business opportunity. Well, stop the bleeding. Do what I did almost 3 years ago. Put the tourniquet on. Stop the bleeding. Stop wasting your money on inferior products that are overpriced and don't sell to anyone outside of your multi-level marketing company. Unless you truly like the product for yourself and you're doing it so you can get a discount, great. I mean, I'm doing some deep dive looking into Pampered Chef right now, so I can do a video on Pampered Chef, and I'm going to join a couple groups, and I'm still looking into it, but I have yet to see a Pampered Chef income disclosure statement. So that's kind of concerning. But like Blair the Illuminati said, at least they do give back to Feeding America and other companies. But that's the other thing. Pampered Chef is not one of those products that once you buy it, you're going to go through it. It's an investment product. I mean, I know this for a fact. I still have stuff from 20 plus years ago that I bought from a Pampered Chef party 20 plus years ago. I have no plans to replace any of these products, but I still have a bunch of them. Oh, look, she's showing off the fashion fix. Ooh-ah. So anyway, I'm going to end this video. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Most of all, I'm hoping for comments. Leave timestamps of something that struck you, that you want to discuss further. But yeah, that's the important thing. Commenting below helps get my algorithms up. Liking the video helps. Sharing the video helps. And thank you for being here. If you are a new subscriber, welcome. And have a great day. Bye.